We're getting ready to close up for the day. We got a little more time to go though, and we're gonna unload some coffee beans out of the greenhouse storage tanks. Roughly about 12,000 per greenhouse. Well, we got 47,159,000 liters. 47,159 liters of raw coffee beans to take over to White House coffee roaster. Alright, let's take a look at our coffee roaster, see how much we got in there now. We got 66,188 liters of raw coffee beans, and we got 8,000 liters of coffee bean roasted. Now, let's take a look at the prices for coffee. Coffee bean roasted. February and March. So we'll be holding on to those coffee beans till March. That's when we get the best price for it. So we will hold off on that. Raw coffee beans is in December and April. April's the peak for that. So we'll be storing the coffee beans at the moment. Alright, let's check our greenhouses here, see where we're at on the liquid fertilizer. I think we're going to top the tanks, the liquid fertilizer tanks off at the greenhouses. I might add another greenhouse. We're going to park this trailer. And grab our seeder at the store. We're going to plant some grass for our Highland beef cattle. We will highlight grass. There we go, we got grass selected. We're gonna Fill the cedar up. Squeeze in here. And yes, you see quite a few dollars in the bank. I ended up chipping about another three loads of wood chips, grinding up some trees so we can have clear passage. What's going on here? First, I need to unfold the seed. Okay. Alright. Hope that bad boy back up. Oh. Going around in circles again. See where we're at on the stone picking off for this field where we're going to plant this grass at. And behind, we're putting the grass field back in behind the coffee roaster in the house here. By the looks of things, he got the stones picked. We got 974 liters of stone off of that field there. Alright, let's park him here temporarily and get the cedar going. Alright, we're getting it. Gonna plant some grass here. I want to see the seed rate on this. And it's got fertilizer, so I don't have to fertilize later. The only thing I have to fertilize later is the onions that's being planted, and because it only plants the seed. We shall see what, seed rate and the is a little high, probably. I think we got enough seed and fertilizer to plant this field. Alright, let's go over here to our onion plant in progress. Hardly ever use any seed. Planting onions. And he's steadily planting them. We've got about half the field already done. Cool. Let's go empty our stones. Get it processed into lime. Where's the trigger? There it is. Alright, let's take a look at that production. Alright, let's scroll down to This lime mineral feed. Let's take a look at that recipe. I don't get it. Why does it say lime mineral feed and it requires wheat and soybean? We're gonna need a field of wheat somewhere. We'll go out and scout, find a wheat field close by. I think I know where there's one at. Anything else that requires lime? I don't get it. Oh, we can do chaff. Cool. And that turns it into silage. Great, 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 great. I did plant a field of corn. We can chop it. Corn seeds, digest solid. There's where the lime is required, making the solid fertilizer. Let's see. And manure. Well, our cattle is not producing manure or digestate. So we might have to we're gonna have to put water in this. Okay, there we go. We need for slurry. Well, that's the thing. We'll be just turning it into limestone. The stones into lime. Hmm. Um. For right now, we do distribution. That way, it don't put it in the pilot spawn area. Let's get them processing. Even though we don't have that many stones, we got 2,300 liters of stone. Oh well, it's no big deal. I don't think we're gonna chip any trees for right now. Eventually, we'll chip some more trees. Put the stone picker in front of the tree devourer. That's what we chip trees with. Alright. Stack it up a little more. Tractor's under the canopy now. Alright. Check the progress of the planting. He's getting that grass planted. Or she. Yeah, a she. Yeah. She's doing rocking and rolling on the seed planting. She's doing the headlands now, getting ready to do the headlands. Once she gets it planted, we'll roll this field. I already got my onion picker selected. We'll probably have to babysit it when the onions come to harvest. Oh, we was gonna look for a wheat field. Let's take a look down here. If I'm not mistaken, field 47 is wheat. Yes. What we're gonna do, we're gonna buy this field. For 440,000. That knocked and it's ready to harvest. Ooh. Okay. I doubt if we'll harvest that today. But it's ready. That's a good thing. Alright. We need to purchase some soil samples. There we go. Again, our score went up to 57. Cool. Alright. Check her out again. She's moving rather fast. We got a wheat field that we can harvest. Cool. Now I already got the soybeans planted. For the mineral feed. Interesting thing. The Admiral Triggers mod is a neat mod. It may not be the fastest and the quickest, and may not produce a lot, but it'll produce what I need to do. Beans, the seeders and planters don't take that much seed to plant a field. We're up to how many fields now? We got fields 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 47. I might buy this field here that's got green beans in, that's close to our farm. If you notice the pattern, we're trying to stay in the central area here. Alright, what's this factory here? Tailor shop? I don't think I'll be doing... Well, we might do a little something at the bakery. Let's take a look at the bakery. How much is that bakery gonna cost us? 50 grand? I'm not gonna buy it yet. That looks like wiring going to the meters and stuff. Okay. Don't look like no collectible. Nicely detailed brickwork on here. Taste our new assortment. Apple pie, donuts. Oh. Let's take a look and see. Probably not. We're gonna buy the bakery. Okay. Now I got it. Okay, sandwiches, cupcakes, and pastries. Let's take a look at that. Only bread and cake. The normal stuff. Well, in order to make cake, we got to have milk. Milk, eggs, butter, strawberries, sugar, and flour. I don't know if I want to do any more animals or not. We'll just make bread for now, because I don't have the greenhouse set up for that. I could. I got enough space there to do some of that. How close are we on the grass plant? We're getting close on the onion planting too. Well, with all these crops we're planting in the ground and so forth, it should keep us a little busy while we're waiting for the coffee beans to do their thing. Because this is the coffee challenge. Gotta find a place to put the coffee shop. I gotta reach out to a couple people and find out who's all planned doing this challenge. I know Mama Bear is doing the challenge because she's the creator of the challenge. I know Why Not is doing it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Willie B might be doing this coffee challenge. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it out. I think Farmer Donkey's gonna do it. I can't remember what the scoop of that was. We shall see. I know there's a few others that, like I said, I need to find out who all is doing the coffee challenge. And she's on her last headland here. We'll watch her finish filling the grass in the ground. And I will return with a fresh cup of coffee. We made it back. Ooh, nice hot cup of coffee. We're gonna have to roll that field too. Take a look at that real quick. Nitrogen and the pH is perfect for grass. Loamy sand. Yeah, needs rolling. And we got a field of sorghum over here that's growing. Also, I had to fertilize it. We might be able to squeeze a chicken pen in here somewhere. I'll have to look at the layout map. Okay, now we got this cedar here. We need to put somewhere. I don't know if it'll fit in here. It might. Maybe. Let's put it in behind for right now. Like about right here. I didn't want to open it. I want to drop it off. Grab a roller. Get this grass seed rolled in. Ah, we're getting there. Hardly use any seed. Plant in a field of onions. Wow. How big is that field? Let's take a look at that. The field size is 6.72 acres, and the size of the plot of land is 8.59 acres. All right. And the yield potential for onions is going to be 91%. Okay, we've got another field of onions here, if I'm not mistaken, right here. This is sorghum here. Yeah. Yeah. This is a field. And how big is this plot of land? That's 6.32 acres of onions there. And, well, we're going to have about 13 acres of onions. Wow, that's a lot of onions. Awesome. I know I'm going to have to place a food factory down for the onions so we can create further items with the onions. Yeah. Fried onions, bagged onions, onion soup, and onion salt. And we might be able to have some onion left over to sell at the kiosk, small farmer's kiosk we got. I'd like to see him at the farm. It's like a farmer's market. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. That would be back up in here. Yeah, farmer's market. Then the grain barge terminals. I think we're gonna place a factory. I'm not sure where I'm gonna place it yet, though. Looks like I might be doing some landscaping. I think I have an area that I could put that in. Right by the greenhouses. I'll have to grind out some trees. Last round. And we'll have them planted. Get them rolled in. By the time I get these onions rolled in, I'm gonna call it a day. All in the month of August. Wow. Is there any water rivers on this map? There's a lake here, looks like, or a river, where it might start at. What's this here? Grain elevator. Oh, this is where we can reconstruct the grain elevator museum. Yeah, cool. What's over here? Cement factory. Dredging boat. That's where, let's visit this. We got stone here too? Yeah, we got stone. Oh, hello. I won't activate anything yet, but we've got a stone factory. And here's where we're getting the stone. Got any collectibles down here? Can we swim? Oh yeah, we're swimming. We're swimming. Breaststroke. We got a tugboat there. Alright, my coat is getting soaked. That was a dumb thing to do. See if we got a collectible on here. I see some rope. I don't think that's collectible though. Oh, I see a boat with fishing tackle and so let's see if we can fish in here. Oh boy. Let's grab our fishing pole. Can't fish that way. By holding and releasing the input, you can move the hook up and down. When the hook is level with the fish, the progress bar on the left is filling. Otherwise, bar will sink. When the progress bar is full, the catch is complete. Control reel strength. Okay. I'm losing. I lost it. Fish got away. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Ah. Alright. Yeah, let's go fishing. Alright, this is what works on this map. I wonder what other maps it works on. Yeah, this is great. I think I'm going the wrong way. It is. No, I'm not. I'm going the correct way. What's in this field here? Sugar beets. Oh, cool. How exciting is this? Fishing on New American Map? Thank you, Giants. I appreciate the fishing opportunities on other maps. Yeah. And for those that are wondering if the fishing works on other maps besides the Highland, Scotland map, and this is a modded map, go for it. Alright, we're going to fold this bad boy back up. See if we can't squeeze this in here somewhere. I'm going to catch me a fish eventually. I'm going to have to look at the details on it in the help menu for fishing. Got our onions planted. We got roughly about 13 acres of onions planted. And now we need to fertilize it real quick. The other way here. Yeah, nitrogen is bad. Well, that's gonna get fixed right now. So, if you can fish on the New American map, can you imagine fishing on Michigan farms? Or Frankenmuth? Yeah, fishing in Michigan, yeah. Fishing on Riverbend. What else? Where else can we fish? Maybe in New Hope. I doubt it. Fishing on Maisie Lou Farms. Yeah, we'll have to try that. We're going to test it on Maisie Lou Farms. Oh boy. Should be able to fish on Lindsay, Montana too. If that's the case, yeah, fishing all around. That's a fish story in by itself. Oh my Lord. I am going to check to see if we can do a fish hatchery on a couple of these maps also. Especially if you got rivers and stuff. I should be able to do the fish hatchery on any map, because that's a base game, should be a base game thing. Oh, I gotta reach out to somebody and let him know that Riverbend, I will test Riverbend out, and if that's the case, he will be a happy camper. So you'll be either to catch trout or salmon. Wow. How exciting. That opens up a whole new ball game. Alright, I think he's on his last pass here. And then we got our onions fertilized. Alright, we got that. turn around and back toward the farm. What's in this field? Red beets. Oh my lord, it is growing. And Walter has red beets on this man. He's got beets on here. Walter, what are you doing? Creating more work, getting more work created than I need to do. That's alright. See if we can squeeze this back in here. Oh, slow down. Zoom in. Can turn around. Squeeze this fertilizer spreader back in here. Roll our onions in, and I'm gonna call it a day here on the Coffee Challenge. All in the first month of the Coffee Challenge. Wow, got a lot accomplished in 1 month. Cool. Yeah, we got this in here. Let's park this bad boy in here. And the hour is almost up. Right, perfect timing. Watch is too far away. Okay. If you like what you saw today, please hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, it don't cost a thing. It takes very little energy. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw. And most importantly, drop a tasty treat on that notification bell for Benji and Alan, because you never know when they'll pop up. Wish I could name my dog on the map. You know who it is. And close this door for today. Tab into our rolling maniac. Get those onions rolled in. This is where I'm going to say, have a wonderful day, happy farming, and happy fishing. Yeah, I said it right, fishing. And this is where I'm going to turn my mic off and let you finish out the progress. Rolling this field over here. I don't know if they'll finish the rolling field before the video ends or not, but have a wonderful day. See you in the next episode.